Before we jump into this episode, I want to invite you to join our community to help you become a better steward, scale to billions, and ultimately give more or all of it away. All I want you to do is to click the subscribe button right now. I love your support. It's incredible to see your comments, and we're just getting started. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. Welcome to the Build to Billions podcast, where we guide successful entrepreneurs and investors on their journey from millions to billions. We believe the key to scaling and compounding your wealth and life starts every single day with the mindset and practice of stewardship over ownership and applying billionaire biblical principles. Our ultimate goal is to help you scale your wealth and your life so you can give more or all of it away to help MVPs. My name is Brett Swartz. Each and every episode, we're joined by some of the world's top entrepreneurs, millionaires or billionaires, and they share their secrets, wisdom, and story with us so we can all level up in all of these areas and make a bigger impact. I'm excited about our next guest. Not only is he a friend of mine in a mastermind, but more than that, he is the founder and a top 1% franchise consultant in the US. And he's founder of Fran Bridge. And he's a frequent contributor of franchising across a variety of outlets and publications. He's built a multi-brand franchise himself. Along with his business partners, he has great operators leading these ventures. As a result, he is able to commit over 90% of his time to helping others achieve their own dreams of freedom and wealth generation through business ownership. And today we're going to be talking about non-food franchising and basically how to build wealth with non-food franchising. Please welcome to the show with me, Mr. Jon Ostenson. Jon, how are you doing?
Brett, doing great. Excited to be with you, my friend.
Grateful to have you. For our listeners to get to know you for the first time, would you give us just a little bit more about your story and your current focus?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, like so many of your listeners, I spent many years in the corporate world and had a great run and very thankful for it, but always had that desire to do something more entrepreneurial and didn't know what it looked like. And you know, I always associated franchising with fast food and really didn't realize there was more to it. And had the opportunity about a decade ago to step in and serve as president of Shelf Genie franchise system and support all of our franchisees across North America, and really fell in love with the franchise model through that experience. So I've since invested in franchises myself and helped hundreds of others step into business ownership as well. And yeah, essentially what we do, you can think of me as a real estate broker, but for franchises. And we work with over 600 different franchise brands that are looking to expand across the US. And I love connecting our clients with the top opportunities as we see it in their markets.
Fantastic. And before we dive into, how to build wealth with non-food franchising and all of those cool secrets, I do want to take one other step back, Jon. I believe we've all been given certain gifts in this life, and these gifts will be given us to be a blessing, help to others. Jon, growing up, what was the one or two, God-given gifts you believe you were given, and how does that help how you help and bless people today?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, was very fortunate, grew up in a middle income family, but I'd say we're kind of on the lower end of the middle income. I went to a private school, but we're probably the poorest family in the private school. So it kind of created a little bit of an inner desire in me to have different types of money conversations in my household one day. And so that certainly inspired me to work hard in school and in my career. And I think I've been able to encourage other people in their career paths. All throughout, I've always been one that's been giving advice, even when I was in a different capacity, and also just being able to give. I love what you're doing, Brett, and we talk a lot about this offline, but I believe to whom much is given, much is expected. And so, it comes from the book of Matthew, and that whole idea around stewardship is something that's very important to me. So we're able to, our family supports a lot of nonprofits. We were down in Nicaragua on a mission trip this summer, which was great. And I just love finding ways to give back, because I think that's ultimately what it comes down to.
Awesome. Fantastic. Well, with that in mind, let's dive right into the topic, which is the top secrets to building a non-food franchising wealth. So Jon, take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. We've never seen so much interest in franchising, from where I sit. And I think, for a variety of reasons, people are looking to get into business ownership, to have a little more freedom, flexibility, live life on their terms. And, Brett, I always want to point out, if business ownership was easy, everyone would be a business owner. It's not easy, but you're trading your current set of challenges for a whole new set. And a lot of people just want to have that control, and they want to have something they can pass on to their kids. And oftentimes people don't have that $1 million idea, and so they say maybe franchising makes sense. Essentially you have training wheels, if you will. You've got a proven model, you've got a coach on the sidelines in that franchisor, you've got a community of other franchisees that are living the same thing day in, day out, almost like a mastermind, like you mentioned, exchanging best practices. And there's just so many benefits. And a lot of our clients will come back and buy additional franchises over time. It's what I call franchise stacking, and they build this portfolio.
So if you like this little short clip of the interview I just did, click over here to watch the full interview. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody.